welcome back to Total F1. Today, we thought to discuss about the rise and downfall of the Force India F1 team in detail. It was the one and only F1 team to operate under an Indian license in Formula 1 history. Force India stayed within the sport for around a decade as a powerful midfield contender, before subjecting to a complete rebranding process under new ownership in 2018. What happened to Force India? Before answering this question, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. Even though this was run under an Indian business license, the Force India team really carried out its operations from Silverstone, the United Kingdom. The team originally entered the Formula 1 arena as Jordan F1 in 1991 and went through different rebranding processes before falling into the hands of Indian businessman Vijay Mallya. The Force India team was initially established in October 2007 when the Indian businessman Vijay Mallya and Dutch businessman Michael Mol decided to invest €88 million to buy the stakes of the Spiker F1 team, which was going through a big financial crisis. A number of Indian companies came in support of this Formula 1 team, which was running with an Indian license, by providing attractive sponsorship packages. World-famous brands like ICICI Bank, Medion, Canyon Capital, Reebok, and Reliance Industries Limited became the team's sponsors in the initial stages. However, the main sponsorship of the team was retained by Kingfisher, which was an airline company owned by Vijay Mallya. The Silverstone-based team had to go through a very rough patch at the beginning, as they finished 29 races without scoring any points. Force India management used Ferrari engines for their first ever Formula 1 season in 2008, but it appeared as a failed deal, as both their drivers finished the season without scoring any points. Then the team management decided to switch to Mercedes engines, and it appeared to be much more successful, as Giancarlo Fisichella was able to complete the 2009 Belgian Grand Prix with a second place finish. That one still remains the best achievement for any of the Force India drivers. Finally, the Force India team was able to complete its second season in F1 with 13 points. In 2009, computational research laboratories owned by another Indian company, Tata Sons, signed a 3-year multi-million-dollar partnership with the Indian racing team to offer its technological support to improve the aerodynamic performances of the Force India Challengers. In October 2011, Sahara India Pariwar invested $100 million to purchase 42.5% of the team ownership. This deal resulted in rebranding the Indian racing outfit as Sahara Force India as well. Actually, Mallya and Mol didn't sell any of the existing shares, and instead, a new set of shares was issued to cover that 42.5%. After this deal, Mallya and Mol family got 42.5% and 15% of the shares respectively. Despite its moderate performances, a number of companies made partnerships with this Indian racing team, as it became an attractive method of promoting their brands to the Indian markets. Brands like Airbus, EADS, Airta, White & Mackey, United Breweries Group, Vladivar Vodka, AVG Technologies, Alpine Stars, Reebok, Schrott Racing, Muckhoff, Hackett, Chatham Marine, UPS Direct, Stihl, and STL became sponsors when it came to the 2012 season. Then in 2014, it made further partnerships with companies like Smirnoff and Univer as well. When we analyse its financial status before 2015, we can't see any bigger issues, as it came with good financial backing from its sponsors. Force India had a partnership with Hilmer Motorsports in the GP2 and GP3 categories, looking after its junior level operations. Other than that, Force India also backed the Indian teenager Johan Daruvala, who competed in his junior motorsport series, with the aim of promoting him to the senior F1 team in the future. Former F1 driver Bertrand Gachot, who drove for one of Force India's predecessor teams, Jordan, came with a sponsorship package in 2015. Gachot was working as the CEO of the Hype Energy Drinks, and he made a deal to show the Hype Energy Drink brand on the rear wings and side pods of the Force India Challengers, in the races where alcohol advertising was prohibited. Other than that, brands like NEC and Adaptivist also became the sponsors of the team for the 2015 season. The team's fortunes changed somewhat when Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon joined the team as drivers. The driver lineup was able to improve the team's position as a strong midfield contender by finishing the 2016 and 2017 seasons as 4th in the constructors' standings. A considerable change to its livery happened in 2017 when BWT AG became a sponsor of their team, painting the whole car in a pink colour. Other than that, a world-famous whiskey brand, Johnny Walker, also joined the team as a sponsor with a multi-year deal. Despite these attractive sponsorship packages, the team went through a huge financial crisis suddenly when the team owner Vijay Mallya was accused of fraud and defaulting on loans. A UK court ordered the Force India owner Mallya to pay a sum of £200,000, and with that issue, the Indian businessman went bankrupt and had no financial ability to run the team. Current Aston Martin F1 owner Lawrence Stroll used this as an opportunity to buy an F1 team. He is a good supporter of this great motorsport series, and at that moment, his son, Lance Stroll, was also driving for Williams' F1 team. These things happened in the midway of the 2018 season, and the team continued its motorsport operations regardless of these management issues. However, the FIA questioned the legality of Force India's F1 entry after its ownership change, and excluded it from the championship. Then the Indian team was rebranded as Racing Point Force India F1 for the remaining rounds of the 2018 F1 season. So, the 2018 Hungarian Grand Prix is in the history books as the final entry of the team with the original Force India title. As there was no more connection of the team with India, the Silverstone-based team was totally rebranded as Racing Point ahead of the 2019 season. From that season onward, Lance Stroll partnered with Sergio Perez, replacing Esteban Ocon. The team enjoyed a good time as Lawrence Stroll injected millions of cash into the team, boosting its performance. Racing Point driver Sergio Perez was able to win the 2020 Saga Grand Prix, recording the team's first ever victory since the Jordan era. Then it went through another rebranding process, finally becoming the Aston Martin F1 team that we see today. What do you think about the business behind the Force India F1 team? Did Vijay Mallya have a real intention for racing? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to get more exciting Formula 1 news. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.